Hi, this is about a new no email contact form or contact us form. Something that you'll put on your website so that your visitors can leave messages for you. I ran into a lot of problems, and that is why I am come out with this version of the contact us form. The problems I saw was that Google came out with OAuth 2.0, which classified certain programs as less secure apps. And what they were doing was, I found this problem over the last few years. It was giving me misery. It would block messages left by my readers on my contact form to be emailed to my Gmail account, and that was really terrible. I lost people, and the worst part of it was showing up as if there was errors on my blog, on my website contact form, and it made it look like there was something wrong with my website and people were avoiding my website. So I decided I had to do something about this, and so I came up with a no email contact form, simply because I couldn't trust OAuth 2.0. I just couldn't trust it, and I couldn't afford to lose customers. Right, so I had an epiphany one day, and I realized that after many years of trying to figure out how to do this, and I was trying to figure out how to use this new security system by Google. And then I realized that, hey, I don't need an email address on my contact form. There's no need for it. You just save the message on your server. And so that's what I've done. So this PP contact form now allows me to either send out emails, and if that fails, it will save the emails on my server, or I can stop, don't allow emails to be sent out, and save the emails on my server, the messages my visitors put on my server. So I have to just go and check every so often. If I have a lot of messages, once a day is enough. But if I hardly get like 1 or 2 messages a year, what's the big deal, right? Of checking every day. So that's how I got around the whole jing-bang of security systems that Google came out with to block all of us small timers. That's what they were doing. They were blocking small timers from getting customers. So now let's show you how to install and use the contact form. It's very easy. It's very straightforward. Upload the program into your website main directory and extract the program. This program is one version earlier. What you will be getting is upgraded on 17th of July. Extract it and you will see a new directory being formed, PP contact form, and run the program from your web browser. Make sure your password is 12 characters or longer. Email address setup. Okay, so it'll ask you for your name. So I just put PETER. Subject. This is my website address, so I put subject, so that other people can just add into it. So when I see the subject, I know which website it is from. And then here is the primary email address. It's not your personal email address, but the primary email address for this contact form. In my case, it's no reply address, so that means people don't reply to this particular email address. It is used to sort out all the communications and determine whether you are a genuine contact. Use yes, use, okay, and then reroute email address to let's put this PETER Peter at PETERS code.com. There's no such email address, but I'm just showing you. Okay, and use and say yes, use, submit. Okay, so I've set up the email addresses to be used. Then I go to set up SMTP. Now this contact form is a less secure mode, so just click on this less secure on. Make sure this is on. Make sure this is on. Less secure app access is on. Okay, once you've done that, you can log out. Okay, and fill up the form. Mine is SMTP, so I will copy this, copy, paste, and my port is here. Copy. This is standard Google information. Okay, and submit. Put in your email address. Okay, and if you're using SMTP, please click on use now. If you're not using SMTP, you're using your server mail, then click on don't use. So I click on submit, and then you can do a test email. You can test to any email address. And send the email. Come back with all this showing you it worked okay, no problem. Once you get this without any error messages, you know you have set up your email address and there is communication going on. Okay, if you have any problems, you can always click on help. Anywhere you can always click on help. Okay, so the next step is blacklist email address. If you want any email address to be blacklisted, let's say you don't want someone from xxx at gmail.com, then anybody with this email address will be blocked. If you just put let's say Outlook, OUTLOOK, we just put that, anyone from Outlook will be blocked. It doesn't matter what their email address is. Okay, and next step is blacklist keywords. This is the most common keyword, so you can add your own keywords like FUCK. So anyone who has all these words in their message they're going to send you, their messages will be blocked from you receiving them. Click submit and it will save. Okay, blacklist IP address. If you have anybody who you want to block, let's say 115.273.169.198. and click submit, it will block this email address. You can also put partial email address. For example, you might put ****, and anything in that, any number here, will be blocked as long as it's 115 and ending with 169.198, right? So the next thing is, some people can send you long messages. Okay, so here's an example of a long message. Okay, so if you put, I want to put this is the 1000 character message, so I put 200, submit, it'll show you what 200 characters look like. It shows you a much shorter message, right? If you put the length, let's say if you put 10,000, you can see how much longer the message will be. So it's easy for you to judge how long a message you will allow others to send to you. There's another part is where you want to set up how your contact form looks like, right? So it is contact us form, the title, I enter the title, color, background color, font size, and then a little message at the top above the form that you want to put in. Remember, it will take HTML code. The message color, the background color, the font, and you click submit to set it up. Do you need a banner? You can upload a banner, right? So the default banner is mine, this one. This is the default banner, but you can change it to something else that you want to reflect that it is from your website. If you want to change your username and password, you just click yes, and then you have to re-enter, it will log you out, and then you have to log back in with a new user form and email address. Now this is the new thing. Now with the less secure app feature by Google, they can kill your or block your email addresses, emails or messages from being emailed to you and to your visitor after a certain time, right? So the best thing to do is don't send emails. If you don't send emails, whatever Google does, they have OAuth 2.0 also will be defeated because it won't send out emails. And the beauty of it is, it doesn't matter whether you have problems on your communication. Whatever message your visitor has put is saved on your server, so you can go back and read what is the message saved. This is the HTML code that you can put on your web page, right? Look at this. This is an example. See, PHP, and your web page is up and running. There are other ways to do it. I don't use iframe anymore. I used to use iframe, but I don't use iframes anymore. And you can change the size of your message. This is for you. This example here is for you to set up your contact us page to show a form. Logs. Under logs, you can see a list of emails. You will download a list of emails, address of those who try to contact you. Login users. This will show who are the people who try to log into this particular feature. Mostly it's hackers who will try to do it. And these are the attempted logins, those who have failed. 100 mail. Okay, this section 100 emails shows you all the emails that were saved on the server, whether it was saved because there was an error in sending out emails or because you blocked emails from being sent out. All emails will be saved. You can pick and choose which ones you want to delete or don't want to delete, and the message contains all the details, date and time, name, email address of visitor, etc., and also the message that they sent you and what email address they used, what IP address they use, email address they use, date and time as part of the message. You can copy and paste this information to your visitor so that he knows what he sent you and when he sent you, and you can add a reply to him. You can select one or more messages to delete and then click on the delete selected messages to remove them permanently. This is what the contact form will look like after setting it up. So what I like to mention, the security feature in this contact form, is that your primary email address, which is a no reply email address, sends a message to your visitor to his email address. Ask him to confirm that it is a genuine email address that he sent. If he clicks on the link, then it comes back and sends you his message and sends him a copy of his message. So now you can respond to his message. If they don't click on the link of the first email sent to them, it will time out. After 2 weeks, he will delete the message and he cannot recover. So that's the security. A lot of hackers were trying to submit 3 or 4 email using your email address to email out to 3 or 4 people or 10 people their message, right? So it looks like as it's coming from you. This stops all that, and he has to be a genuine visitor with a real email address. That's wonderful, isn't it? It's really great. So I hope that really helped you set up the no email contact form. It is targeted at non-WordPress websites because WordPress used to allow iframes, but now they have stopped it as a security risk. So if you are using a non-WordPress website, for example PHP or any other website like Python or whatever it is, you can still implement the PP contact form, no email contact form on your website, and it should be very straightforward and easy to use. And the best thing, always remember, the best thing is that no matter what Google tries to do to block your email and decide that your email shouldn't be allowed to work, you can still save your visitors' messages and go back and check it out. That is brilliant, isn't it? Very good, isn't it? So what are you waiting for? Get your free version in the link below. do the wonderful thing. Tell your friends about this wonderful no email contact form, which is easy to use, secure and safe, because all your visitors' messages will be saved. Nothing will be lost.